In the dead of night, Clara lunged forward and drove her palm through the bedroom mirror. Shards exploded outward like frozen screams. Her knuckles bled, but the pain felt distant. Nothing compared to the face staring back from every jagged fragment. It was Daniel, her husband, pale, eyes wide, mouth forming the same silent word he'd said 2 years ago when the kitchen knife found his heart. Why? Every night since the accident, the dream returned like clockwork. She would wake soaked in sweat to find Daniel standing at the foot of the bed, still wearing the gray sweater soaked crimson from that final Tuesday. He never spoke. He only lifted his hand to show the wedding band still on his finger, and the wedding band still embedded in the palm she had crushed against the mirror hours earlier. The ring burned cold. The memories came in flashes now, sharper than the glass. Daniel laughing at her suspicions. Daniel texting someone named M. Daniel's hand around her wrist too tightly. The way the knife felt almost weightless when she finally picked it up. One thrust, one wet sound, then silence so complete it roared. She had cleaned everything, called it a break-in, cried convincingly at the funeral. The mirror wasn't the only thing breaking anymore. Cracks spiderwebbed across the hallway photos. Daniel's face seemed to shift in every frame, mouth wider, eyes emptier. Last week she found one of his old shirts hanging in the closet, still damp. When she touched it, her fingers came away red. She stopped sleeping with the lights off. Tonight, the dream changed. Daniel didn't stand silent. He leaned close enough for her to smell copper and aftershave, and whispered, "You kept the knife, Clara, under the floorboard. You visit it sometimes, to remember how easy it was." She woke gasping. The house was quiet except for one sound. Knocking, soft, patient, coming from beneath the bedroom floor. She lifted the loose plank with shaking hands. The knife lay there, clean now, but the blade was warm as if recently held. Clara picked up her phone, dialed. When the detective answered, she didn't bother with hello. "I killed my husband," she said calmly. "2 years ago, with this knife. I can't live with the dreams anymore." A long pause, then quietly, "We know, Mrs. Harlan. We've always known." Another pause. "But we buried Daniel 6 months after you reported him missing. The medical examiner confirmed cause of death as a single stab wound to the heart. We have the autopsy photos. We have the knife, our knife, from evidence lockup." Clara's breath caught. The voice on the phone continued, softer now, almost kind. "So tell me, Clara, if you killed him 2 years ago, whose heart have you been stabbing under the floorboards every night since then?" The line went dead, but the knocking underneath the floorboards grew louder, faster, matching the frantic rhythm of her own pulse. She looked down into the dark opening. A pale hand reached up from the shadows, wearing her wedding ring. It wasn't Daniel's size, it was hers. The mirror never shattered again after that night. But every time Clara closes her eyes, she feels the familiar weight of the knife in her own palm. And beneath the floor, something wearing her face keeps practicing, waiting for her to finally lie down beside it so they can finish what she started. The knocking had stopped at first light. The floorboard lay open like an empty grave, the knife gone, as if it had never been there at all. Clara sat on the cold bedroom floor, knees drawn to her chest, staring at the pale rectangle of dawn creeping under the curtains. No more dreams, no more Daniel, only silence and the weight of what she had become. She lifted her head slowly, eyes red-rimmed, voice cracking as she spoke to the empty room, to the mirror shards still glittering on the carpet, to whatever part of her soul still listened. "Daniel, if you're still here, if any piece of you can hear me, I'm sorry. I was angry, so angry. You hurt me, yes, but I let that anger become a monster. Took the knife, took you, and then it took me." Tears fell freely now, splashing onto the floorboards. "I forgive you for what you did to me, but I can't forgive myself. Not yet. Maybe never." She drew a shuddering breath, then turned her gaze outward, as if speaking past the walls, past the house, to every woman who had ever felt that same hot surge in their chest. "Listen to me, Whoever you are, wherever you are, don't let anger control you. It whispers that one strike will fix everything. It lies. It doesn't fix. It hollows you out until you're the ghost haunting your own life. I killed my husband. But worse, I killed who I used to be. Don't become me. She closed her eyes. The room stayed silent. But in the quiet, for the first time in 2 years, Clara felt something almost like peace, fragile, temporary, and forever shadowed by regret.
She killed her husband, all because the man was calling one Miss M. The Miss M she knew nothing about. You see, like in life, don't let jealousy and anger take over you, because those two evil spirits might ruin you. Just take charge of your life and build yourself. Don't let anger and jealousy take over you, because in the end, you will be the one to suffer for it. You will suffer for it, and you're going to be haunted all your life. Do you understand? Do you understand? Just be yourself. Let it pass. You know, if your husband is cheating, let it pass. Or you guys talk it through with him. Like, you people should talk it out. Talk it. There is nothing bad in discussing with your spouse. Discuss it out, okay? So if you enjoyed this story, subscribe, like, and I will see you in the next video.